has it. He's going to run it in again. Touchdown, Cowboys. Down he goes. He's sacked. Smith looks for the corner. It's caught. Looks to the corner. He's got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Cowboy.
Welcome to Inside Cowboy Football with head coach Dave Christensen. It's all delivered by Union Wireless with Student Connect, and that means national calling and
unlimited texting.
That's it, Coach. Wow, what a game over in Bowling Green, Ohio. Last time out for the Cowboys. You talk about a roller coaster ride, up and down, but the Cowboys performed and got the win. Main thing, 3-0, Coach. Tell us a little bit about that.
No question. I thought our kids battled nonstop on a day where there was a lot of ups and downs, and we had 6 takeaways on the day, 2 block kicks, which ended up being the difference in the football game. Takeaway offense and defense. There was good, bad, and ugly both sides of the ball. But those takeaways and block kicks were the difference in that football game.
Cowboys 3-0 for the first time in 15 seasons. Why don't we take a look at the highlights, Coach? Here we go.
Okay, here we start out with a sprint out punt by Austin McCoy. Just a phenomenal effort by Ghali Muhammad on special forces, getting down and stopping the returner for a 0-yard gain on the return. Then we come back here. They run a power play inside. We do a great job of getting the ball out and recovering it by Luke Ruff. Next play is Schultz pass to Blair Burns is intercepted by Blair, and a great return, a great effort on the interception, then just a phenomenal return. Questionable call there on Brian Hendricks blocking, but certainly a big turning point for us. Then we get a handoff here to Alvester Alexander. Missed some blocks at the point of attack. Alvester does a phenomenal job of turning a negative play into a big play. Got some blockers out in front of him, and gets it in the end zone to get us our first touchdown. Then we have Brett Smith sprinting out here, finding Mazi Ogbonna over the middle for a 40-yard completion off of a sprint out pass. Then we come back here and hand it to Ghali Muhammad on a read zone play, and Ghali does a nice job of getting the 6 yards and getting in the corner of the end zone for a touchdown. This next kickoff is Daniel Sullivan does a bit of a pooch kick. They have problems fielding the ball. Bounces off of their returner, one of their returners, and Blair Burns is in place to recover the ball to give the Cowboys the ball at the 30-yard line. Then Samuel, the running back for Bowling Green, fumbles here. We strip the ball. Great job of stripping the ball. Marquesson Huff is in the right spot, sees the ball, picks it up, takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. This next play is Josh Bazoons on a sack of Matt Schilt, their quarterback, for a 7-yard loss. And again, I thought our defensive line did a nice job getting up the field and pressuring their quarterback. And, we just got to continue to do that throughout the end of the game also. Then just a great job here by Ben Durbin. All day long, we gave great effort in our field goal block team and our PAT block team. We get our first block of the day right there, and we were close on almost every single kick. Then this next play, again, a sack by Bazoons, and knocks the ball, takes the ball right out of the quarterback's hands, recovers it, creating another takeaway for the Cowboys. Then we got Brett Smith here on a drop back pass, got a mesh route, a crossing route. He finds Dominic Ruffran, and Dom takes it rest of the distance for the touchdown. This next play is Blair Burns again intercepting a slant pass. Just does a great job of breaking on the ball here. Receiver's trying to run a slant. He cuts him off, intercepts the football. Phenomenal play by the young corner. This last play here is the block of the extra point. This is the tie of the game. Just great penetration, as you can see, by a number of players here, pushing and getting in there, but ends up being Josh Bazoons and Gabe Napton both getting their hands on the ball. And without a doubt, the biggest play in the ball game to give us to secure the win and give us a 3-0 start to the season.
Boy, what an amazing ending, and that is the third block for the Cowboys this season. That's something you work on, Coach. You've had 13 block kicks in the 3 years you've been here.
Well, we have. We put a huge emphasis on special forces here and blocking kicks, and we've probably won 4 ball games in the past 2.5 years with block kicks, and so we'll continue to work hard on that and make that a big part of our game.
Well, let's continue with Inside Cowboy Football. Here's Kevin McKinney.
Thank you, David. We're with a couple of our very favorite guys. Everybody loves offensive linemen. You guys are good guys, big guys. There's a special mentality, though, about being an offensive lineman. Would you say, John Hutchins and Nick Carlson? Is there a different mentality to be an offensive lineman, do you think?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, you gotta know going into it that you're not gonna get much of the glory or recognition, but we're not in it for that. We're here to help out the team and do what we can. So,
you guys are veterans. You being a senior, you being a junior. There seems to be, obviously, having a 3-0 start to the season. There's a different feeling. But what is it about this year as opposed to last year?
It's tough to explain. It seems different from years as far as team chemistry. I mean, you saw it. You felt a little bit back in winter conditioning, all the way back then, and then as we got closer to fall camp, we got this new freshman class in, and they gelled with the team really quick in ways that I haven't seen before, and practices seem to go a little bit quicker than they used to, just because you're distracted. You don't realize the work you're putting in. You're just kind of out there with your boys for a couple hours.
John, being a senior, and now you're going to be a captain for this week's game, and I know that's something you're proud of. You have to look at yourself as a team leader. What does that mean to you?
Really good, actually. Putting all the work in with these guys since 4 years ago when I first came here for fall camp. Putting all the work in with you guys and everything like that is just it's a good feeling to know that people see the hard work you're doing and the things you're doing to help out this team.
Nick, this is Nebraska week, and everybody's been looking forward to it and kind of pointing towards it. Does having played Texas and some of these other, Boise State, TCU, some of those big games, is that a big help going into this game?
Yeah, I mean, as you've seen from 2 years ago, just the sort of atmosphere, the college football atmosphere you get to bring into Laramie, Wyoming, it's special for our fans, and it's fun for the guys on the team. And one thing that we're trying to get away from is just sort of hanging with those teams for a half. We're trying to pursue further, and trying to get a win and not just hanging with them as a moral victory. So,
John, offensive linemen have the reputation to be big eaters. I guess you have to get to the size you are. Both of you, but John first, give me a couple of your favorite meals. What do you like to eat?
I'm a big fettuccine chicken Alfredo type of guy. My mom, she came out for the first game, and she made me a nice huge plate of that after the game. So I really enjoyed that. Also, I'm a big lasagna guy, pastas, any type of pastas, and my parents do a pretty good job when they come in for some games, getting me the stuff that I really like. So,
how about you, Nick?
I would stick with the pasta, any sort of marinated chicken in there. Also a fan of burgers and steaks.
Now, do you guys have more meals a day than everybody else? I've heard that in the past, that sometimes offensive linemen will eat 6-7 meals a day. Is that an old tale, or is that true?
Yeah, it's true. You try and get as many meals as you can a day, as many calories, but you sort of have to with the sort of work that we're putting in at practice and lifting. If you skip a meal, you see a 5-pound drop in weight, and for the general public, people are like, "Oh, 5 pounds! I'd love to lose 5 pounds." But for us, we get to run more if we do that, so it's more negative for us.
How excited are you for this week, you two?
Really excited. Like he said, how many chances do you get a year to play a top 10 team? Bringing in that type of talent into Laramie, we're looking to see how we add up with the rest of the country.
And there's a buzz around campus. You can see it in class with your other classmates and stuff, and it's really nice to see the town of Laramie get up for a game, get out. And it's exciting running out there to a packed War Memorial Stadium. So.
Well, the town of Laramie and the state of Wyoming is happy to have both of you guys. John, Nick, thank you very much.
Thanks.
We'll be back with Dave right after the Union Wireless call of the game.
Here's the snap. The kick is blocked. It is blocked. The Cowboys have blocked the point after. How about that? Josh Bazoons, we think, got the block.
Boy, you talk about a big game coming up for the Cowboys. Saturday, 5:30 p.m. in War Memorial Stadium. The Nebraska Cornhuskers, I think they're ranked 9th in the country coming into this game. Very good opponent, and obviously a big game for the 3-0 Cowboys.
It is a big game, and it's a big game because it's the next game on our schedule. And, we're excited to be playing in a game of this magnitude, to have them at home. We'll have a tremendous crowd here, against a good football team, and what an opportunity for the Wyoming Cowboys.
Well, that's it for Inside Cowboy Football, delivered by Union Wireless with Student Connect. That means national calling and
unlimited texting, Dave.
That's it. We'll see you next time on Inside Cowboy Football.